Thank you. Thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure to have you come to Shelton. I just want to say that I'm a small employer. My husband and I own a company, and we have 9 employees, and we purchased our health insurance for the first time this year through the Connecticut Access on the exchange for small business, and we found that our insurance premiums did go up, but less than they have for the last 10 years. For the last 10 years before that, they've been going up 15 to 20% a year. And this year it went up some, but I'm happy with the plan. My people seem happy with the plan. And so I just want to tell you that from my perspective as a small employer, it seems to work okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Elaine Maddow, and I'm from Shelton. I also want to say, as a person who just got on Medicare, that I spent the last 20 years in fear of not being able to have health insurance, of losing health insurance because I had a health issue. And I also think that people generally don't understand, if they're getting their insurance through an employer, they don't understand really how vulnerable every single person has been in the system that we have had before this reform took place.
Yeah, thank you, Elaine. Let me just make a quick comment here. In terms of, I don't want to get too much into the guts of this, but in terms of people experiencing increases, one of the things that the ACA did was it said insurance companies, they used to be able to charge an elderly individual who was a high risk as much as 8 times what they could charge a 22-year-old who was a low risk. One of the things the ACA did was it compressed that band of 8 times to 3 times. So as a result, if you sort of think that through, with respect to the cost that individuals bore, the folks that were higher risk, the more elderly, the people who had pre-existing conditions, whatever, they are seeing lesser costs than they would have seen otherwise. Some individuals, people like me, I'm mid-40s, late 40s, who are pretty healthy, because that band was compressed, younger people probably saw their individual costs go up a little bit because that band was compressed. They also said, the ACA said, you can't charge a woman more than you can charge a man. Now, women do tend to have higher healthcare costs over the course of their lifetime if they give birth. We men do not do that, and though we help. And the implication of saying that you can't charge women more than you charge men is a slight rebalancing of the cost there. So it's important that we remember that occurred, and that did create, in fact, some people who saw a little bit decline, a little bit of increase.